Hey, it's time for another point-and-click adventure game. I'm long overdue at this point, aren't I? It's been a long time, I think, since I last covered one of these. But, this is the next game from Wormwood Studios, who put out Primordia, I believe, back in 2012. So it's been 9 years, which, wow, we're all gonna be dust like tomorrow. Anyway, I did a playthrough of it like 4 years ago, and I guess the developers saw it because they commented on it and even answered some questions and interacted with the audience a little bit in the comment section of that video. And I knew about this game already, but funnily enough, I got an email from the writer of the game being like, "Hey, we got a new game out. We remember your old playthrough from 4 years ago. You want to check out the new one?" And then I got an email from the artist to a similar tone, and then I got a third email, once again from the artist, saying, "It has come to my attention that our writer already sent you the game." So, it's only a 3-person studio, so 2 out of 3 is not bad for getting them to all individually send me their copies of the game. For the sake of balancing a little bit, I'll make the voices stand out a little bit. Yeah, this will be my second Wormwood Studios game and my 4th Wadget Eye published game. That's the thing that's worth keeping straight. Due to the somewhat similar styles and the fact that they're all published by Wadget Eye, I found it at times easy to get confused. I think Primordia was made by Wadget Eye, the people that made the games like Unavowed and Shardlight and Gemini Rue. The first 2 of which I covered so far, never gotten to Gemini Rue yet. But no. Different studio, different developer, that just happens to be published by Wadget Eye as well, and this one is too. Well, last game, no humans. This game, am human.
I don't want to tell you a joke. I don't want to tell you anything at all. But you know the problem with me? I never could keep my big mouth shut.
I have a feeling he did. I have a feeling he indeed did want to tell me a joke, as it turns out. Well, that's fucking nasty.
Not very inviting.
No.
Looks like they really want me to go in.
A lot of in arrows, actually. Even the floor. Inside, here, go. No?
It's an ad for Nepenthe. It reads, "Quaff, oh quaff, this fine Nepenthe. Win a bottle today at the shooting gallery."
I already wouldn't want to go in there, but then it talked to me, and then it had a fleshy tongue.
Not very inviting.
Exactly. But is there anywhere else to go? We just woke up on a floating catwalk in a straitjacket that wasn't very well tied, apparently, because I'm out. There's even sky arrows. Oh, hello. Pointing here. What is this? Star, line, star. This definitely looks like this will move or animate or something. Like I think of like an EKG or something. Hello? My inventory. There you go. That's what we've got so far. And then you have your save system. It works. Can confirm it works. Okay. I don't think I have many other choices right now.
Wait!
Goodbye, my love.
She's gone.
Not gone, Querent. Nearly dead. Again and again she comes to this well, to weep and leap at the sound of the shriek. Which of you will save the other?
So I'm in a straitjacket, she's in a hospital gown. We have a trend. There he is. Yeah, I thought he was a fortune teller. Seemed to be like one of those automatons in the fortune teller booths. Seems she dies every day, but not very well if she's back each time.
It's a coin-operated fortune teller called Murmur the Magnificent. I need to put in a quarter.
Does she have a heart murmur?
There's something moving down there, and a hint of golden light.
The go-to question off the bat is just how literal the setting should be interpreted, or if it should be seen as a metaphorical place. And so if you have a bunch of people that are patients of various kinds, I definitely wonder if the location might be reflective of their conditions.
It's a payphone.
Does it work?
Listen, the thing you have to understand is, this is all your fault. You miss all the obvious signs. You let everything slip through your fingers. And you're no good at fixing things. That's why she's dead. That's why you're here. Right. Anyway, I'll call again later. But if you need help, and you will need help, please hang up and press 0 to dial your operator.
Wait! He sounded just like me.
Oh my god, it's my comments section. Who let them in the video? You mess everything up and you just miss all the obvious signs. Who'll even let you do this? Oh, so she just keeps doing this.
Please don't!
Well, gonna have to follow her.
It's a long way down, but I could give it a shot.
Yeah, go for it, buddy. I just saved. I wasn't quite ready for that animation. Ew. Crusty eyes. Whoa.
What happened?
I don't think you made it. Or you made it, but hard. Like, you made it too hard. So I guess every time I die, I come back here? That was a hell of an animation of like, spawning back into my own clothes. There's some rocks. I got a rock.
I don't need the target practice. Strangeland. A bit on the nose.
I wasn't in control the first time I spawned. So getting the rocks is a bit of a new thing.
Not this again. Here's one for you. Man sitting in his doctor's office. Doc says, and now here's the good news. Man says, Doc, you didn't even tell me the bad news. Doc says, not this again.
Oh no, he's got memory problems. Anyway, throw the rock at him.
Not very inviting. Hello?
Leave me alone. I already told you a joke.
Oh, he actually responds. Now throw a rock at him.
That's not funny.
You don't like rocks in your face? I thought it was pretty funny. Why don't you choke on it?
That's not funny.
The way he responds to that makes me wonder if I'm supposed to actually find something funny. Oh, she's not back. Not yet. Is there a back exit, a left exit, and a right? Oh, crow. Were you there before? Or were you the thing that opened its eyes in that cutscene? I thought it was fur, but it could have been feathers.
A large crow.
Raven.
Oh. It talks.
Hello?
Sticks and stones will make me groan, but words will never move me.
Well, I know just the thing then.
All right, I'll talk.
Oh. It. Goodbye, this place, woman. It.
So, who or what are you?
I just am. Because I think.
I think, therefore I am.
Where are we?
Baked in a pie, I guess.
Do you just sit there, watching every time that woman kills herself?
Aw, don't get so bent out of shape. That little slip and fall didn't do her any harm.
Goodbye.
So are all these all different locations? Yep. Seems like it. How inviting looking. Yeah, I don't think I can get in there. There's like an electric gate. Might as well investigate why I can't get in there. 431.
It's her. I already have her picture in my mind.
You don't want the picture too? Alright. So let's see if it stops me.
Welcome to the mysteries of the deep.
Yeah.
Home of the luminous stream maid, the vitriolic sea star, and the oleaginous black swan.
Not very inviting.
Looks like it's electrified.
Touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it. What does that mean? That's happened twice now. Last time we saw it when she jumped.
That was electrifying.
Ha! King's Questy.
Crow's flying along. Sees a crab eating some lady. Crow squawks, "What are you doing? She's not even dead yet." Crab scuttles off. Next day, Crow's flying along, sees the crab's at it again. "I thought I told you to scram," he says. Crab says, "Take another look." Crow looks at the lady and just says, "Carry on." Get it?
Because she's carrying. We definitely have the trend here. Die, spawn back at the beginning of Strangeland. That might get a little rough if I get sufficiently far from that starting point, but we'll see.
Just steam. Just steam. It's venting steam. A huge furnace with 83 painted on it.
That is my name, 83.
It talks. I think that's going to be a trend here. You talk to someone, you talk about something out loud, kind of a weirdo, but then everyone reacts because they're alive. I'm surprised you could see the 80. I can see it, but I'm surprised you could see the 83 from down here.
I need to put something on it first. What are you?
I am the fire that burns the impure.
What's that anvil for?
Like the bear that licks its cub into shape with a tongue of fire, I forge from ore upon the anvil whatever thing I wish.
Alright, I have to admit, the bear that licks its cub into shape is not a thing I have heard before. What are you saying?
There was a golden-haired woman who threw herself down a well.
The bellows gasped on the day she was made.
He's got a flair for the dramatic.
Can you make something for me?
I can make anything. Bring me a work order and lay your medal upon the anvil.
Oh yeah? Can you make me happy?
Goodbye.
You have said so before.
Uh-oh. Not our first reference to memory loss.
Whoever built this place certainly doesn't trust me to find my own way.
Meta commentary of game design. Said what if every direction you can go in is just another death trap. Watch out, he's got a knife. You usually don't need to add to the threatening. Usually you just encounter a distressing enough wolf. You're like, I probably shouldn't go there, but this one's got a shank. Oh, it's a dog.
What an idiot grin.
Don't be mean to the clown.
It's chewing on a piece of metal?
That's its favorite flavor.
Nice doggy. Any closer and it'll attack me.
You don't know that. Maybe he's like Bubsy or whatever, where he just got some kind of problem and just always does that.
It's a spinning rocket ride. Only not spinning or rocketing, and you can't ride it.
No, Bubsy. Is it Mr. Bubs?
It's a telescope. Doesn't even require a quarter. What the? Ah! That's it! That shadow! That's what's making that sound. That's what's killing her. I have to destroy it.
That's what's killing her? Well, he's drawing connections. You don't even know her name yet. You apparently know her cause of death. Do I just need to appease you with more chew metal to chew on? I have rocks. You like rocks? Don't throw the rock. No, wait. Well, that was brave of you.
Talk about the dog that bit you.
Well, can confirm. Dog hostile will
Kid's
attack.
staring at heaven when suddenly there's this stabbing pain in his eye. Can't stop himself from crying. And everywhere he looks, everything's ugly, dirty, and dark. Kid runs to the doctor, and the doc checks him out. Doc says, "Well, Kai, problem is you've got a little shard in there." Kai looks at him and says, "But Doc, you've got a whole mirror in yours."
But doctor, I am Pagliacci. Guess she doesn't repeat that often then. Interesting. Alright, let's see if there's any direction I can actually go in so far. There's getting some mixed messages here.
Pick either direction, but definitely go left, I guess.
Well, then what's right? After all, I am contrarian by nature. Oh, he looks friendly.
Who's there? Did you scare off those nice doves? Come closer. Let me hear you.
No one needs doves. Crows are smarter.
Sticks and stones will make me groan.
Yeah, I've heard it before.
Ah, you're a different one.
Let me line this shot up.
What? Wait, you can aim? Seems a little mean.
My beak.
Beak?
Oh, he reacts to what I do.
There's nothing on them but nonsense.
And beaks.
It's an empty bird bath.
It had water once, but the deeper he drinks, the dimmer grows the mind of many a man.
His eyes, they're gone.
But my ears are just fine, stranger.
You really do say it all out loud, don't you? Oh, that's a noose.
A noose? I wonder how it got there.
You were the one who tied it there. Tried hanging yourself. Did it make you any wiser?
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
That's why I write things down, you know. So as not to remember.
Don't you mean to forget?
Yes, I do mean to forget.
You write things down to forget them. I was gonna say you can't exactly retain the information by reading it again afterwards. Got a bit of a conundrum here. So, it seems like everyone already knows who I am. Oh. So it appears that us joining our character in this story was not him starting his story, even if he did, but it might be as far back as he remembers.
Who are you?
I'm afraid I don't rightly know. I'm just an old fool who can hardly remember what he's read, much less who he is. I do recall a book that said, each is his own judge. That might just have to do.
Oh, there's even a scroll. This is an absolute mountain of options.
There was a golden-haired woman who threw herself down a well.
No sickness is worse to one who is wise than to lack the longed-for love.
Can you tell me anything about Murmur the Magnificent?
Wise and weighty be the word of his mouth, and his head was too good to bury, whatever that means. I'd say I can't make heads or tails of it, but then I'm not much one for puns.
No pun intended, he says after intending a pun. Basically.
I keep hearing a terrible shriek. What is it?
The dark thing.
What are you writing?
The same things I've written 1,000 times before. After all, an act can lose meaning if you do it often enough.
Even writing.
Where are we?
I wish I could tell you. The man who stands at a strange threshold should be cautious before he crosses it. I read that once, I think.
Did you mention doves?
Yes, I feed them as they flutter by. I find it soothes my mind. Are they here?
Do you mean that crow?
Raven.
No, I mean the doves. It was the raven who told me of them. Are they here?
I think the raven lied.
Well, what difference does it make to a blind man?
Oh. Just make up a whole reality around him, and as long as he doesn't check, he can imagine he's there instead of on Noose Tree Island?
What is the dark thing?
A shadow locked away up there, festering. Some boils are better left unlanced.
Can you write me a work order?
No. I only write what I've written before. The words stuck in my mind, and the lost words the raven finds.
So we need the raven to find a work order? Except then I would just use it. I guess I would need it to write it.
What happened to your eyes?
I fed them to a raven. He said it would bring me wisdom.
Oh. Yeah. Be a little more on the nose if he was maybe impaled to this tree or hung from it? I forget. But, the lost eyes to a raven, I believe that's the sacrifice Odin made for wisdom.
Why's that bird bath empty?
Once it was filled with fresh well water, as cool and clear as a sound mind, but doves and ravens would much rather bathe in dust. Maybe they can't abide their reflections either.
Can't abide their reflections either. How would a well work around here? There can't exactly be groundwater if we're floating.
Goodbye.
Joy to him who has understood. Delight to those who have listened.
That certainly is a thing, though. Various animals that take dust baths. Wonder if I can add water here, though. So I threw a rock at him and he said, "Ah, my beak," and then he wrote down beak. So if I have, maybe if I have an idea of what I want to use my work order for, I can throw the stone at parts of his body and make him say those parts. And then that would solve whatever I need for my work order. Yeah, here it says beak. Can I just take beak?
This could be useful.
Childhood.
I can just... Okay, you can't take childhood.
Sure.
He really does just say the words and he writes them down.
He's just writing down whatever the raven says.
Oh, yes, indeed.
That's...
Condolences.
What's funny is this is like the base level understanding what this room is, but I guess because of my interactions we hadn't observed it yet, so I just had the cryptic line about him writing down what the words the raven finds. But now we see it in action. Build me a wife. Give.
I can't use this as a work order.
You don't know. Okay, so even he directly references that.
I can't quite reach it.
But you wanted to, huh? Okay. Head, body, legs.
My claws!
My claws!
Claws.
I don't need the target practice.
No, take it. Quickly. No. I'm just being cruel to this thing now. So he says a different word. I hit head and he said beak. I hit legs and he said claws. I wonder if they could be misinterpreted and he could write something else.
My wing.
Oh, a wing.
Wing?
You alright, buddy?
It's illegible.
G is the cruelest letter for a blind man to write.
Oh no.
Anniversary.
Anniversary. That's probably the most likely to be useful thing. If you get him to make a... The raven just said bow. Okay. I see what you're doing. Yeah, if we can get him to write wing, that might be very useful for navigation. I can imagine why that would help.
Step right up. Win yourself a bottle of nepenthe, the brew that puts a bullet in all your bad thoughts.
Yeah, but what is nepenthe? Oh, that's a gun. It's just a gun. Can I talk to you?
I guess it has something to do with the shooting gallery. I think there's some kind of circuitry behind this plate.
But how do I open it?
I think there's some kind of circuitry behind this cover. There's no latch, and the edges are too tight for me to pull it off with just my fingers.
No, we gotta undo these screws, which if I've learned anything from adventure games, requires a quarter and never, ever a screwdriver.
It's locked. It's locked. It's some kind of... The loudspeaker said I could win a bottle of nepenthe.
What does nepenthe do?
10 hits gets you 1 hit, and 1 hit's all it takes to bring blessed sleep.
Okay.
Oh, so close. Try
I guess I need to be faster. Or they need to be slower. Or something.
So you have to shoot the head that's currently glowing. Well, that's a decent place to stop for now. So if you want to check this game out, there's a link in the description to the Steam page. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow.